this is a really uncomfortable truth, but diets actually work, and we're not ready to talk about that. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. It's your girl, Coach Key, and in this episode, we're going to talk about why diets actually work, and where this idea online where people kind of talk about, oh my gosh, no, diets don't work, it's not good for the long run, yada yada. That's not entirely true. So what we have to understand is the keto diet, for example. Keto works. If you remove, carbs from your diet, if you have a very carb heavy diet and you remove carbs from your diet, when I'm talking about carbs, I'm talking specifically about breads, rice, naan, pasta, stuff like that. If you completely remove that from your diet and you replace it with veggies and fruits and lean proteins, you will 100% lose weight. Absolutely. The issue lies is when this is not something that's actually sustainable for you, right? And that's where a lot of people say that diets don't work. And to be honest, I used to say the exact same thing. I used to say, guys, diets don't work. Don't do X, Y, and Z diet. It's not going to work for you. But the reality is, and I've changed my opinion on this, they do work. However, it's not always going to work in the long run. And that's going to be very much dependent on who you are as a person, right? So me in particular, I refuse to give up ice cream. That is just not going to happen. I do not want to give up carbs. I do not want to give up rice, or breads and stuff like that. And that's just not something, I cannot see myself not having samosas during Ramadan. Not having rice in Ramadan, not having breads, naan. I love naan. I cannot see myself doing that ever for the long run. Absolutely. So for me to say, okay, cool, Kiandra, in order to lose weight, we're going to remove naan, we're going to remove the rice, we're going to remove the ice cream, the foods that I actually enjoy, that's just not sustainable for me. Now, there is a case to be made about removing it for a period of time and then reintroducing it, but it depends on what your relationship with food is like, right? If you have a very, very healthy relationship with food, this could be something that is helpful, but again, I will argue that it needs to be done in a way where you're being supported, because you can't just go back to eating the way you did before, the exact same way you did before you did keto for 12 weeks, 24 weeks to lose X amount of weight. Because then if you just go back to eating the way you did before, then you're just going to end up putting back on the weight, right? It needs to be done in a specific way, in a specific manner, where the calories and the habits and stuff like that are adjusted for the new weight that you're at now. Okay? So that's one thing. Go ahead, Habibi. Oh my gosh, my allergies are really, oh my gosh. I have seasonal allergies, guys. And my allergies are acting up. Ugh, there's dust everywhere. So diets do work. And this is a thing too, a lot of high achieving women, a lot of women that I work with that are really I'm going to go all in with whatever that I try. I'm going to work really hard at it. Cool. And they're going to try this diet and that diet and this diet and that diet. Try to find, you may be feeling, oh my gosh, Kiandra, I have tried everything and it's not working for me. I don't know, maybe I'm broken. Maybe I'm just not meant to lose this weight. Maybe I'm just big boned. Your girl used to say that all the time. I'm just big boned. It's genetic, I'm never going to lose the weight. You may be trying a lot of things, but you're not doing enough of the right things, right? You're not doing enough of the right things. So by you doing all of these diets, etc., you feel like you're being productive, you feel like you're trying really, really hard. And I know that you feel like you're trying really, really hard, and I agree. But without doing enough of the right things, it's not gonna work. If you're a doctor, okay, and you're working really, really hard. Okay, say you're, I think of some of my clients. Say you're a surgeon, right? And you're trying really, really hard on figuring out how to do a specific stitch. Okay, a specific I don't know. All I know about surgery is what I see on Grey's Anatomy, okay, and what my clients tell me. But you're trying to do a specific suture or whatever, but you don't even know how to perform the surgery. You're focused on the wrong thing. Sure, yeah, your sutures are going to be great. Your sutures are going to be super pretty and all this stuff, and it's going to help your client, not your patient, not have a lot of scars afterwards, like that's great, but like if you can't even perform the surgery, like being able to do sutures doesn't really matter, right? If you are if you're a nurse, right, and you are like super good at I don't know, doing analyzing what's in, I don't know, guys, okay, analyzing like what's in someone's blood or whatever, but you can't actually like do an IV properly. Like, how are you going to get the blood to actually, you know what I'm saying? So like you're focused on the wrong thing. So that's what I see a lot with diets, is like people are trying to see, okay, cool, like, is this going to work for me? Like, what can I do? Is something I can stick to for 4-6 weeks, whatever, and then they end up falling off again. It's not because like you're not trying, it's not because you don't have enough willpower, it's not because you're not like disciplined enough, you don't want it bad enough, it's just that it's not actually like fitting your lifestyle. Make sense? Okay, so that's the thing. Diets do work, but if it's not working for you specifically, just because it worked for this auntie at the masjid, or this, sorry, I still have chalk from my workout on my hands. If just because it worked for some auntie at the masjid, or your grandmother did this diet, or so and so did that diet, and it worked for them, cool. Doesn't mean it's gonna work for you, because you know what? You guys aren't the same person. So it's important to understand that, and to understand like your lifestyle and your likes and dislikes and stuff like that, and then being able to actually put that into practice. And I think that is where coaching becomes so powerful, because now you're talking with somebody who has worked with maybe 50, 100 different women very similar to you, and we're able to find, okay, what's actually going to work best for you, instead of you going out and wasting all your time and all your money and getting frustrated and getting stuck, and maybe even putting on weight with time that you could have just invested with a coach for 12 weeks, 16 weeks, and then gotten results that stick. So, yeah. Diets do work, but you have to do it in a proper way. You have to do it in a way that's actually going to suit you, and the best way, in my opinion, to do that is to work with somebody who is more knowledgeable than you in that specific area, and to figure that out. But that's my hot take, is that diets do actually work. We just need to be doing it the right way, inshallah. Okay? Alright, that's it for today. Like, comment, subscribe, send this to somebody who has tried about 1,001 diets and they don't actually stick. And then I'd love to hear what you think about this episode. I'd love to hear what you think about this series. I think this is kind of, honestly, at this point, this is like a ride-along with Coach Key. Maybe that's what I'm going to call it, because I'm always filming these when I'm in my car, because this is my day is so busy. I'm like, you know what, when I'm driving back from the gym, might as well record my YouTube video that I wanted to record. So, inshallah, maybe I'll do a Q&A. Ride along with Coach Key. I think that's a pretty good one. I don't know. Y'all have to let me know in the comments, inshallah. And then follow me on Instagram at Keandra Brown. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about the series. Send it to somebody who needs to hear this. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Assalamu alaikum.